Oh well. Oh, that's not good. Hit a leg. I haven't played any Viscera for a while anyway. That's good to do this again. Played a little bit with Jack the other day actually. We were recording a little session. We haven't finished it yet. A little bit of Gravity Drive. I might put that on there. I do have to edit out his swearing though. He does. He does tend to, just accidentally, I think, swearing under things. I have to add some animal noises or something similar to get those out. Try and keep my channel child friendly, even though I'm mopping up blood and guts. Try and keep it child friendly. I haven't even checked the recording as well. Well, if the recording doesn't work, tough. You know, I do try to record so that people who can't make the stream for whatever reason can see what we've done. But in the end, you were here, so therefore, if you're the only ones that get to watch this, bonus for you. Let's carry this down. We can carry this one down. There we go. That makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? That blood splatter on the rocks. Haven't seen that storage area yet. This could be one, couldn't it, really? Well, that's a lift. Okay. Yeah, you are the problem, aren't you? We need to get you out of the way fairly soon. Not you. Maybe we'll mop back down that way a little bit. Careful. Not helpful. Another leg. We've got a pair now anyway. Always nice to have a pair. Right. I mean, in some ways it'd be nicer if these body bits were smaller, really, because they'd be... Then we could stick them in a bin easily, but they're such a big piece, I'm going to have to just carry them down. Unfortunately, is the answer. Oh, so I use the iPad for the chat. It's just closed on me. Don't spill it. Unfortunately, that's most likely to happen. Oh God. What am I doing? Let's get a bin. We need something. We need a receptacle over here by the bucket dispenser anyway for the occasional limage that occurs. Stuart Wang, you're not helping, Stuart. Neither's. Okay, I'm back in control again now. We'll get the spinning bin at some point as well, probably. We'll get a party bin, I'm sure, at some point. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to mop back to down here, wasn't I? Yes, so I was even thinking about, that's what I was saying before, I was thinking about doing some Skyrim Special Edition, which, if you've seen anything about it already, isn't super special. I mean, there's no... The HD effect is minimal, I would say. It's occasional, it's very odd. I mean, sometimes you look at it and you think, wow, that looks gorgeous, that looks even nicer than before, but other times you just don't see it. It's very odd. Very odd indeed. And it's particularly strange with some of the characters, because the background... I mean, look at my hands here. I mean, I seem to fit with the environment, you know, with the graphics around me. Whereas some of the things in Skyrim, oh for goodness sake, the characters appear to be floating. It's like they've been... The look of the characters is different to the way that the scenery has been made. The scenery is much higher definition, it feels like, than the slightly cartoony characters. Whereas something like Borderlands, the characters have the look of them has the same feeling as the surroundings. I know I'm not describing it very well, but that's what I'm trying to say. And it gives you a slight. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. It gives you a slight discordant feeling every time you see it. But I thought I wasn't going to do like a Skyrim series. I could just for a stream I could do Tales from Skyrim, do a little bit of whatever I was doing at the time, just for a bit of a amusement. I was even going to do a comparison. I thought about doing a comparison video, which has probably been done to death by now, I'm sure, on YouTube. Just to say, my impressions of Skyrim. But I couldn't find enough to say about it, to tell you the truth. There wasn't really enough to say, apart from the fact that not as high def as it could be. Here we go, it's not bad. Right, we'll do a little bit more mopping down here. And we'll start taking the things down in a clear run to the big pool of lava. Knock that over. Is that clear down there of blood? I think it is, isn't it? Right, let's take this lot. Go away, Chinese food packet. Go away. Yeah. Okay, we'll be careful of that next time. I tell you what. Why don't you go over there? There we go. Still like some new assets for the game, though. Like the... in one of the videos I was talking before about the crisp packets being very low resolution. As everything goes, yeah, you're that sort of bin on, yeah. As soon as I saw that leg going through, let's slow it down a bit. I thought... Party bin status for this one. Get out of it. I was waiting for that to happen. You wouldn't have to wait very long, unfortunately, for that sort of thing to happen around here. We'll come out for you in a minute, leg. Actually, no. You can go now. Just a little background noise. There's sort of a pleasant sort of rumbling effect out there, like machinery rumbling, which is quite nice. I like that. None of the usual spooky background noises you get in a Viscera level. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We're going to do some strange echoes in caves. That will be good. Where's that other one I saw? There's another one up here somewhere, I thought. No? Okay, we'll gather that there. Odd echoes in caves would be good. Oh, iPad. Why must you keep turning yourself off? There we go. Yeah, I still enjoy Skyrim to some degree. It's unfortunately the special edition you can't do certain things. In theory, you can do the alternative start in there, so you don't have to go through the rigmarole of going through Helgen and the dragon attack and getting your head lopped off and all the rest. But for me, it didn't work. That was the mod that was glitching out, which is a shame. But there you go. There's still bits of it I haven't seen. That's fine. Other role-playing games would be nice. I say the Risen one would be okay. It's not really a role-playing game in the same fashion. It's an older style. There's the other one, but that's okay. How we do? Oh, that's like a bullet casing. Where did that go? I heard it. Right, we'll come back for that in a second. We'll get a We'll get another bin. We'll get a bucket. No, we'll do the PIDs first. Let's get a clean bucket. We'll collect up some PIDs. Any PIDs? PIDs, there we go. Henk Kisma. There you go, Henk. Who's this? Timothy Rooney. Who's this? Tobias Schummel. Timothy Yuan. Shen Christoffel. Elwood Juan? Yuan? Now, we heard something rattly over here. Sound like a bullet casing. Yeah, there's something over here. That's sneaky. Where's it gone, though? It's here. Is it inside here? I can't open it, though. Is that the bucket noises you're making there? In text form. It's very good if it is. Let's go get a bin. There's a bin here, but it's partly full of somebody. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something inside the box maybe that's making noises. Whatever. Squelchy, squelchy. It could be. Another one. This is the next area to clear. I've not cleared my path between the bucket dispenser and the bin dispenser, have I? Oh, I've not done my usual method. Get in there! There we go. We'll stick a flare in there at some point and burn that lot up. So I don't know what to do about this. It could be an uncompletable level if there's bullet casings in there that we can't get to. It's inside, isn't it? Is that like a lock then? What is that there? That's a very strange plate there. I definitely can't open it. We'll see what we find. Maybe we'll find a tool with which to open that. You're a tool. Right. Shall we remove this person from their impalement? Have you got a PID somewhere here, sir? Your limbs are off. Whoa! Yeah, we could have seen that coming, really. No! What a catch. Lightning reflexes. You know what film I want to see soon? The kids have been watching. Have you watched Babadook on Netflix? No, I haven't. I've never heard of Babadook. Tell me more. There's another pickaxe. That's really sunk in there, isn't it? Tell me more about Babadook. Tell me. As much as you can in text with the delay. I was about to talk about something else, but you go ahead. Come on. Get up. Don't stick me over here. You'd have thought we'd have something a bit more space age than that pickaxe there, wouldn't you? For the mining. But maybe even in this day, you still need the occasional old tools to do certain things. You're an old tool. What is, oh, how am I going to get these out of here? I'm just making it worse, but I think I need to do it like this. Because I'm sort of stuck in here. I'm impaled myself on the stalagmites. They should now be reachable from the outside, I think. It's a horror movie, is it? And, why... So, tell me why the strange title. Without giving it away, because people might not have seen it. Is it the noise something makes, or a creature makes? Or if you tell us that, will it ruin? Will it give away the answer? Because that is a very interesting horror title name. It's from a kid's book in the movie. Oh, I like that. The idea is it the idea of a monster that, you know, belongs in a fairy tale, but in reality, it's either becomes real or it is actually a real thing. Because that's good. I like that idea. It's hard to find. I'm just waiting for you to next chat message to pop up. The fears from childhood can be very ingrained. They become very much part of you. I reckon that people become, when they develop phobias, they often get them early in life. It's a very impressionable time. So, any room in here? Any room in the bin? Nativity reference. You know, things like yeah, so horror stories, things that you scared you as a child, can be a big part of the terror. I think all the bits are up. We can clean up these stalactites now, and my shoes, of course. Now, what I was going to say was, before you told me about the film, which I'm now going to look up, was Ronin. I want to see Ronin again, because I always found that as a very good film. It's one that I keep waiting for it to come on telly, and it never does. So I might as well get it on Netflix or get a DVD. It's probably really cheap on a DVD now. Feels like there's an organ over here or something, because this blood is not going away. There's one particular scene, and I like the fact in the movie, I think, well, that's an action movie, it's the unspoken parts of the scene, and where I caught that torso, I was talking about lightning reflexes, this is where this is all coming from. What's this? Oh, I'll come back to your comment in a minute, Leather 5. Let me just finish what I'm jabbering about. A part in the movie with two of the killers sizing each other up, and one of them deliberately knocks a cup off of a surface, quite a low surface, and the other one catches it before it hits the floor, and nothing more is said or done. It's just that looks are exchanged when that happens. It's like, oh, I've got the measure of you, sunshine. You know, who's the real threat on the team? You know, if anything goes wrong, if anything goes badly, and the speed of the reflexes was quite impressive, to say the least. Anyway, what were you saying, Loader 5? In the movie, it says in the movie and the book, so if you see the Babadook in your closet, you will never be possessed by another monster but him. He will kill and seek, and you can't hide from him. You can't stop him. The best sort of monster. What's this? Who's this? Alexei Pinsky. Is that? Yeah, Pinsky. I thought for a second I'd mispronounced that. Well, I probably have, but not as badly as I could have done. That's the best sort of monster. The monsters that you can't deal with these. You have to trick them. You have to get. You know, this is what I always liked about fairy tales. As a child, I used to read a lot of fairy story books in the library. I just discovered like a whole series of them when I was young, and they were all the original version. They were the same sort of books that contained the Hansel and Gretel, and where stepfather and father and stepmother have to get killed as a punishment by dancing in red hot shoes or something like that. You know, the horrifying versions, the not very kiddie versions. I think we've all heard before now, you know, that fairy tales weren't originally designed for children. We've heard that before. And some of the stories in there were, yeah, things you could not stop. The only way you could do it was to play by the rules. Every monster has its rules. They're unstoppable, unkillable, and all the rest, but they all have rules. Rules of engagement, and it's how the hero, often someone who can't physically fight very much or is at disadvantage in some other way, gets around. Can I move you? Sorry, pardon me. Gets around the monster by tricking them, by following the rules to the letter. And you can't get rid of the book. Oh, he only comes. Okay. He would haunt your dreams in real life. He will make your life suck. He only comes out at night. You can't get rid of the book. You can't get rid of the book. And if you try, what happens if you try? Because that was one of the things I was thinking of. Was, yeah, okay. How are you going to find me? I've got rid of the book. What's he going to do? Can't be anything worse than killing you. What's he going to kill you anyway? Cedric Sternson. Sorry, Cedric. You were in the way, though. I was up here to get a bin, wasn't I? Let's clear these out of the way first. If you try, what happens? You will die. Fair enough. Let's have a think then. Let's have a think. When it comes out at night. Okay, so the answer to that is, what you do is you spend the rest of your life on a plane, flying around the world, chasing ahead of the timeline, so you're always in daylight. So it's never night time. I know, you can't... That's a ridiculous solution, I know. Get in there, legs! No one likes you, legs. You're always the most awkward part of the body. In Viscera, at least. In real life, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on real life. One of my legs are more awkward than the rest of me. Oh, it's that part of the video / stream where the nonsense becomes even more pronounced. I might need another cup of tea in a minute, I think. I think we're getting there. We're making progress, though. I think it's getting there. I think it's doing all right. We're getting clear corridors. And the room, there's still a long way to run every time. But the parts are being dealt with. You will die, but he possesses you. Oh no, it doesn't mean he goes after your loved ones as well. That would be particularly horrifying. And that's part of the horror of the doppelganger, I think. Not the film. I'm sure there's been films called the doppelganger, but I mean the actual monster. Lose. Come on in. Gotcha. No, I didn't get you. Damn it. There we go. Having your life taken away from you. Or rather, taken I guess more of your reputation if the doppelganger's also being horrifying. And doing other things. I always like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Being out of control, but it's still you that's out of control. You're seeing from the inside the horrible things that are going on. Oh, I heard a squelch. What squelched? Where was it? Right, I need to lug these bodies down, I think, to the... Let's just carry these down. They're whole ones. I'm a bit worried about where the bins are. On the bucket side, I don't want to knock them over. So, does that mean that the monster is always inside somebody? It's like always in the previous victim? And then is always going on to the new victim? But while they're... But they're gonna... You have to work out who the monster is. Because they're already in what appears to be a person. This must have taken a long time to make this map, I think. By the way. It's a big place. It's a jolly big place. How many more of these we got to do? Oh no, no. Let's take your arms out. Be the aeroplane. Oh, there we go. Come on, here we go. Maybe that's one thing they could change on the game is that you sling the bodies over your shoulder when it's a big bit like that. That'd be the easiest way to carry. Look at those arms. Whee! That'd be the easiest way to carry a body like that. It's hard to carry a lot of things at arm length, and I think bodies are certainly one of the ones that's trickier. No, it's in the kids' room. Oh God. And it's good anyway because threatening. When it comes to scaring parents, threatening the children is the best way to do it.